Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to this edition of our show, Parents Pride. My name is Temi Ajelo. I have a topic that sprang up from my discussion with a woman I counseled yesterday. The topic is children will not get spoiled if parents keep to these rules. You will all agree with me that parents are the first interface with children. Mothers are closer to children than their fathers. And that started right from the womb. The children know the mothers faster than every other person, including the father. They recognize their mothers first. And that's why when you look at babies, they look at every other person that carries them, apart from the mother, very carefully. Do I know this person? But it's so easy for them, even at that tender age, some days, weeks, it's so easy for them to identify their mothers from any other person that carries them. Mothers, conventionally, they are emotional and they are very close to the children. In fact, there are families where fathers don't give things so easily to their children except their mother intervene. And so some children have also come to realize that, and instead of going to their fathers to get anything, they go straight to their mom, tell their mom, try to rub their mom, convince their mom, and they are sure that in no time they're going to get that which they have asked their mom. So because of this proximity, we have come to realize that a lot of children manipulate their mothers. They get their mothers to believe things that are not meant to be, especially the weak ones. In the process, we've seen where some mothers even lie with their children. They become lie accomplice to their husband. And in the process, we have seen cases where children do a lot of things, terrible things, where children misbehave and their mothers cover up for them. And that wasn't parenting. And that's why there are homes where fathers get angry with the children alongside the mother at the same time. But we realize that there are exceptions in homes where mothers are more strict with the children than their fathers. Children find it difficult to manipulate such mothers. So there are two rules I want you to adopt as parents. As parents, I want you to adopt two rules, especially as mothers, in dealing with your children. The first thing is that don't keep anything away from your husband. Let your husband always know everything that happens among the children, their lifestyle and whatever they do. Make sure you tell their dad. Make sure you don't keep things away from your husband. That's number one. And make sure you carry your husband along in everything that concerns the children. Maybe their school, their behavior, if there's any change in their behavior, if there's anything they started doing that wasn't their attitude in the past, carry your husband along. And the second thing is that as a parent, do not blame your spouse for the mistakes or misbehavior of your children. Because we have come to realize that this is why a lot of mothers keep things away from their husband. They say, well, if I tell him now, he'll be blaming me. He will not even face the children any longer. He'll be blaming me. And because of that, a lot of children have become what the parents never intended them to become. Because of that, we have had children that are armed robbers today. We have had children that are drug users today. We have children that are drug addicts today. Because of that, we have children that are cultists today. Because their parents, their mother especially, knew all of this in time, and instead of working with husband to work it out, they became accomplices with them, and that became problem. So I'm sure we have learned some things this afternoon. Thank you very much.